I'm David Hernandez, born and raised in Miami, Florida. Spent a short time living in New York before I moved to Brussels, where I now am based for the last 17 years. I work as a dancer, choreographer, teacher, director, musician, actor, composer, and sometimes writer. And this happens. I've been developing a kind of pedagogy, my own approach to technique over many years that is influenced by many things. You're going to keep the shaping going and try to release one leg away from the shape without stopping. I don't call it a technique because I'm not even sure if I believe that word is contemporary at the moment, but that's something that I'm busy with at the moment, trying to figure out. And the work in composition links a bit to that. I'm still interested in movement. I'm also interested in ideas, and I'm interested in how movement has meaning, how movement is a language that speaks in a way that nothing else speaks and doesn't necessarily need to be justified by theater or music or visual art in order to have a sense that the movement is in the priority and the other things are there to support the speaking of that movement. I'm still trying to get good at it. I'm still in a place in my life at the moment where I'm asking a lot of questions about what I'm doing, about what other people are doing, and feel a bit perpetually lost with these questions, which I don't think is necessarily a bad place to be in, but often frustrating. I hesitate to use the word improvisation, but it is in a way improvisation, but not improvisation in the way of I want to be brilliant and interesting and I want to come up with amazing ideas and it's about researching, about taking that state that the body gets into from the work we do in the beginning and kind of trying it on and trying things out and getting your relationship with gravity and the collaboration with gravity starting to be activated. And for this last part, since we're all in the same environment and sharing the same stimulus and creating the stimulus at the same time as we're sharing it, we have similar subjects that help us to be able to have a conversation. I'm very curious about physicality, but about creating a logic in the physicality. Creating a material that's not just shapes, but has some sort of, logic is the best word, flow of logic between the different physical actions that are happening.
Yeah? Have you ever been on the water and you take a stone? This is that.
One thing I would say that I would like to see happen is the disillusion of these camps that have seemed to have cropped up in the last decade. The conceptuals, the movers, this kind of separation of I believe this, you believe that, and these are not compatible. Because I've always been somebody who did many things and didn't need to feel part of a camp in order to feel like what I was doing was valid. And that's something that I feel like the investigation of movement is far from over. And how to get good at that and good enough at that to include some of the things we've learned from this wave of conceptual work and see how we can combine those things in a way that propels this forward would be something that I would be really happy to see.